G'day guys, meet Freya. So Freya is my Barbarian character. You might have seen her in past videos, but this is I think my first playthrough and the first real redone, because she was actually, so a couple months ago, December, I don't know what day it was, but my hard drive died, and it was weird because I'd played Battlefield 5 before that, was just smashing people on a plane. Come back home and my D drive died. And I lost a year's worth of shit on this, but I got it back and I've rebuilt it over all these months. But Freya was the only one I had that actually I'd started, and I had to edit her quite a bit, of course. But I'm more than happy with the stage that she's at. So Freya the Barbarian is a pureborn werewolf, and hopefully these videos inspire you to create more characters or alternate character playthroughs like myself. She's a pure-blooded werewolf. That's why she's got the yellow eyes. What that means is that one of her parents, or both of her parents, were werewolves, and she was part of a pack of a group of other werewolves and their children trying to live a peaceful life. When they were one day hunted down and killed by a famous werewolf hunter with this very axe. Freya escaped, and she was met freezing on the road from a woman wearing black armour at night, who took her back and looked after and raised her. And that woman was Cecilia, who's actually a vampire. And Cecilia trained her how to fight with a sword and a shield, not rely on her beast form. And when Freya had come of age, she went out to avenge her parents. She found the man that killed her parents, and he was ready for her to turn and go full werewolf and kill her straight away, but she didn't. She attacked him with a sword and a shield, and he was dead within less than a minute because he had no notion that she was going to fight like a normal person and not like a werewolf. And the axe wasn't really built for fighting human, normal people, but because it's so slow, it's the slowest weapon in the game. Now the axe, and the reason it's such a good, it's I gave it the whole werewolf killing sort of thing, is because this axe was created by Clavicus Vile, and Clavicus Vile is a very smart-ass deal maker. As in, you ask for a deal and he'll give you the deal in such a way that it really fucks you in the ass, no spit. And so this man comes up to Clavicus Vile and he wants to cure his daughter of lycanthropy, being a werewolf. And in typical Clavicus Vile fashion, he gives her the axe that can kill his daughter, that can cure her. And this eventually found its way into werewolf hunter's hands, and he killed Freya's pack, her family, when she was only a 7-year-old girl. And eventually she killed him, and she keeps it on her back because it's now her weapon. She's a very strong, as you can see, very strong, bony lass, as the Scots would say. And, well, she uses it more, as a weapon of choice, but also the fact that it keeps her out of the hands of other potential werewolf hunters from ruining families. She's also got a lucky dagger, because on one of her journeys she actually helped out some hunter. That was just part of the Daedric quest I was doing. So she's got the hide. She had the hide, she had the rueful axe before I actually, that was her backstory. I don't have a backstory on her hide armor, because it keeps it more natural, at least when it comes to story. Bandit, we want do it all. Forsworn, Giant, and Rescue. Let me just read all these real quick. That's not the one, must be the bottom one. And then we want Forsworn and the Giant. I tried doing this video before my game crashed, and I wasn't expecting it. So if it does crash and you get a little weird edit, I'll probably try and let you know what happened, because I don't want to do this shit again. They're pretty much in the same area. So, she's a pureborn werewolf, and in my head canon, you're born with the gift. You don't have to fight it. You're not a savage when you turn. Is that a floating rock? It is a floating rock. So you can control your gift. You can turn whenever you want. Those sort of things. Oh, I've got to kill these bandits last. Gotta kill a few of them. No, I don't. There's that one's gonna be. I'll kill this son of a bitch first, but I'll run to it. So yeah, she's kind of so the Daedric quest. Oh, sorry, the clothing and the armor. She already had that, and the reason I chose that because it looked like pure barbarian gear, but it was also a chance to get the other gear, but more the good choices. And they both relate to being a dog in a way. And naturally, if there's Daedric quests with Clavicus Vile on her scene, you get two choices, and those choices will give you a different outcome. So you can kill Sinding and get the hide, or you can help Sinding and get the ring of her scene. I chose, of course, help Sinding because I already had the hide, and it gave me the ring of her scene, which makes it powerful, even more powerful. And for Clavicus Vile, I chose to help the dog, because again, a dog and a werewolf, even if being a Daedric one, is still even more similar because you're a Daedric influenced were-dog. You know, you're both mutts pretty much, and so she chose to help the dog and she got the helm of Clavicus Vile. But when she did help Sinding, you know, of course ran away and hid, and she took the home of she took home in Bloated Grotto. I'll even show you when I done killing this bandit and handing I don't know the bandit. I've killed the bandit and what is it? Killed the giant and hopefully imprisoned the bandit. This right here is actually me. This is a followers that have died. My English isn't all that great. Sometimes I just type too fast and don't bother to look at it. This is clean up your corpses and Jackson Positioner. Anyway, we're going to get to the job at hand. I'm going to go werewolf and slay these dogs. So like I said, she's pureborn. And ever since those Daedric quests and she gathered her items, she's now just doing what she does. You know, she's a adventurer, she's a bounty hunter, she's a rescuer. You know, she just goes out and does gold and gets gold and keeps her busy and keeps her active. Preset. The tattoos, the Red Guard tattoo and this Draco tattoo from Community Overlays, they work so well together. And then of course just add face paint over it. Now I did modify her melee damage because, you know, it's just really bad for a werewolf. Like, you transform and you got no way of healing, and you basically, your damage is like throwing wet soap at somebody. Yeah, it hurts, but it's more annoying to try and picking it back up and throwing it at someone else. I guess it might take a while. I might have to take a while last time. And that's good. So, this is kind of her life now. She does the same thing with Cecilia, but Cecilia does it at night time. I just got to fix up some night vision problem where it doesn't work, because I want the night time to look beautiful for Cecilia and the daytime to look ugly, like super bright. Oh, that hurt. Wonder if that's into the moon. Oh, I dodged it somehow. Oh, bullshit. Look at that noxious giant I think I had to deal with. Alright. Kill him, take his head, and we'll deal with the bandits. Might be a god mode, all depends. I'll deal with the bandits in mortal form. If it crashes, I'm sorry. Sadly it hasn't crashed, that's good. This is where it crashed last time. And yeah, just hope you guys just enjoy the playthrough. I hope it kind of inspires you guys. Top won't be on, it'll come back, so we're just going to keep our back faced. Nope. Jesus Christ, thought that was... Jesus Christ, man. Have the head on me? No, I did not. Looks like his head got caved in. That's a quest for another character though. Sell that shit. Alright. So I think I'm going over the backstory, kind of how she set herself up in Skyrim and why she's got the two different items, like her scenes, ring and save his hide. So yeah, she already had two of the items beforehand, so how kind of... And like, what a barbarian, you know, the tattoos... Wait, what do you want? Tattoos, the war paint, the big battle axe, and of course this like, sort of just tribal looking armor. I really like that. Didn't show you the front of the werewolf, but she's also got yellow eyes. I'm going to change that to actually like her eyes, like right here. Because the Khajiit and the werewolf actually share the same eye texture. And I'll show you how deadly she is as a werewolf. They will fucking slaughter me though, so I've got to do this. But if I had enough health... And these guys are bosses, like, if you go up against these battalions on your own, you're screwed. I hate this war. You're all adopted. But it's so dead by now for the I love what's this mod called? Maximum Carnage. So like kill so even without a power attack. Kill them up a I think my UI, I might have my UI completely taken over soon. AGO, Advanced Archery, I don't know, it's an archery mod. They're all bleed effects, right? So, what's it in my health if I turn God mode off? Look how far it's just draining. I'd be dead, because archery with that mod, just, the bleed effect stacks, and it hurts. Right there. Jeez, for a kill move, but okay. Maybe not this one, maybe the next one. Oh no, he's injured. He's injured. Audio. That's kind of powerful I wanted her to be since she's a pureborn. So the game crashed again. I had to clean the save. It had orphan scripts. And this is I like when I go back to a male, because if I leave the tattoos on the in the overlays on the female NPC, every NPC that uses those overlays that I use will bug out. So I change over to you guys got to live because my game crashed. Wait, fuck, that guy was charging me. Yeah, and I use alternate actors, and whatever actor I was playing as, it tries to remember what it looked like, and I occasionally get this. It's disgusting, isn't it? Now, if, like, first of all, I want to ask you guys something. Now, hopefully you guys in the comments of this, you know, I do this to share shit. Would you guys be interested in learning how to, like, sort of do this? The mod set up for it, and how I do it, I can show you that for sure. And also how to kind of make your own characters, because it does require a bit of CK knowledge. Not like, it doesn't require, like, anything super strenuous, like scripting or anything like that. I don't have to script or quest or anything like that. It's just, it will require learning how to make a duplicate race, and it's like not a proper race. It's not going to be like race compatible, as in if any you say, I don't know, if I put another race mod below my main mod, under it in load order, I won't be able to customize the hairs on any NPC or any race I've made this mod. Just the way it goes. But if you're interested, you know, because again, the main, now they actually share the exact same body. I'm pretty sure. NPCs in my game, they use Pride of Valhalla with CBE. It doesn't have any physics, but secondly, it also has vanilla feet, which looks disgusting, absolutely filthy, should I say? Yeah, if you're interested, I'd like to show you the mod setup that I use. For the whole playing side of it, I use alternate actors, and I use Protheseus. Protheseus allows me to change their looks while I actually play as them. You know, so if because that's a natural part of playing a character, you want to change their hairstyle or their makeup or something like that. And before Protheseus, I had to have 3 or 4 different versions of NPC I wanted to play for the event. You know, if I wanted to go for like a dinner or whatever, it was a pain in the ass because I couldn't change an NPC's looks. But now with Protheseus, I can do that. I can physically give them this look, so I can change her from what happened to DFS. This occasionally happens. Reset. Yeah, I'm able to change the hairstyle, which wasn't really a big thing. You're able to change, and the makeup too. You weren't even allowed to change the makeup. Alright, we're aiming to keep this guy alive because that's kind of the way she works. I do have to modify the weapon speed because it's super slow. Like I talked about, the reason why it's so slow, the reason I can't increase it. Look how slow that is. Like, holy fuck. This is why he died. Protheseus, you get better weapons of this, but they don't stick. Just a pain in the ass. That's super slow. So at least now it's got actually proper speed. This enchantment's pretty shit too, I might add. Come on, you filthy mutt. I did see movement. Oh, you could be a fucking archer.
Mercy!
No! Hope you weren't the target. I need to find a mod that enhances this weapon big time. I don't know if I've got a retexture for it yet. I might find one.
Goodbye. What was that?
Me.
Now ain't this a surprise?
You must be the band. Yeah. Well, that did not go to plan. So, his head went all over the joint, but just for the sake of the mod, we will put it in a bag. It's a bit like Boba Fett saying, being pissed about no disintegration. You just need proof. Having his head in all pieces just doesn't really do the whole proof thing. Now, where's all you? Oh yeah, right in, mate. Right, just to add insult to injury. Fuck, I took your head up. This is so backwards. First I splattered it, then I took it, now you got it back. It's just so wrong. There you go, insult to injury. Oh yeah, some sellable stuff. 500 gold, oh my god. Treasure map. Might as well do it since I'm all on these adventurous characters. God, she's just beautiful. I removed the HD physics from the breast because it didn't make much sense. But you can't say no to that. You just can't say no to that. It's like, you could be days for days. Oh, I'm a pervert, okay? I love that. I love the female figure. Alright, so, take the giant's head. Fuck! We're going back. Taking 2 heads to the owl. Yeah. Honestly, I'm very thankful. I thought I took his head. I'm pretty sure I did, because, yeah, I would have. Well, it might be a bug. But, honestly, that'd be some seriously hard work, killing a giant and taking its head back. Like, you have to tie it to your back, or wrap it over your shoulder. Banner's head, not too bad, you just, you know, you tie it around your belt. You know, and have blood leaking down your thigh. But a giant's head, fucking hell. I gotta change the U grids, they're too small, they're vanilla. Apparently there's a mod too which allows you to get more FPS and scripts and all that sort of stuff without screen tearing and FPS dropping. And that's what I really want to see. But I was searching it on the hard drive for carpets. Give me your head. I've already got your head, mate. Fuck. Hopefully it works. We're just gonna... I do remember that, and you know, I'm not going to go back and search the video because you guys have already seen it. CSC, Whiterun, what's the place called again? Dragon's Reach. Sitting a little in this black screen, a little bit of personal time, I guess. I had 2 games I actually play in my life, and that's actually Skyrim and Battlefield 5, or GTA Online. But I got into it for like a month or 2, then I kind of slipped back out. Tried playing that 2042, man. Holy fuck. That sucked. I've gotten used to going 2042 now. Hopefully this works, because...
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too, my friend.
Divines bless you. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Yep. Oh, what the shit? Hey,
Excellent.
I'll do it twice.
You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
That's 2 jobs in one. I'll take it.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Alright. So, I think we got the forced one, the slaughter and murder. The first, since I think this is actually East March, because this is like the border gate.
I serve Jarl Balgruff as steward.
This one's a bit of fun. The shield, it's a bit of fun. Without the shield, it's kind of boring. Because again, you gotta like... because you get a shield charging off the roof and shit like that. So, also, yeah, so like I talked about beforehand, because I keep losing track, because I'm doing this all live and shit, I don't script any of it. I can show you guys how I do it, if it inspires you to create your own grand story. And Freya just, you know, Freya and Cecilia, they're going to be just out, you know, boring. They're not boring. They will get boring if I continue, you know, playing as them for too long. But they will become side characters to the main group when the Dragonborn comes. And I'm planning on doing her like a present day like sort of thing. Because I've changed her plans, you know. Beforehand, before my hard drive died, her parent, you know, her mother and her sister were killed by like zombies or bandits. Now it's going to be vampires, and she's now got another sibling. So she's the second oldest, and her youngest, her older sibling, will get killed along with their mother, but by vampires, because they live out in the marshes of Morthal, and that's going to be like the home you get for the Hardfire DLC. So they'll live there, and I'll do like a story. Hopefully a little story, a little video showcase, or picture showcase. Oh, it's the Woman of the North. Fucking, hey, they already did, are they? Bloody hell, mate. We could use these guys as backup. Boy, now. Oh yeah. This mod's funny. Oh, you dogs! Well, fucking, yep, we'll deal with you later. Anyway, like I said, the reason this has gone from being a... I hope you got clothes on, dude. This was meant to be a bandit store, but now it's now an outpost, because again, it is blocked the border to Eastmarch. I guess there's a few bandits here. Hurry up. Drip. Whatever. Hey,
Don't hurt me. You win.
You're from Marker.
I understand.
Oh, damn, I should. Yeah. There's no real smart idea taking a dude.
Be careful.
That sucks. Should have done that then that, because I could have done all the jobs in one hit. So yeah, basically what will happen, Ragni, she's gonna be I think for a show for a couple of videos. I've already released her as a public follower, but like 2 of them as like sisters. She's gonna eventually become the Dragonborn, and you know people are gonna go to help, you know, because she's only got 2 people that have come to help her, and that's to get her side on their side of the Civil War. And that's Centaurus and Sigurd. They've been sent to get her to help them, you know, eventually, and those earn favour with her until she decides to join which one. But anyway, they need more help than just 2 Civil War soldiers, and more come. Just random out of the blue people from across Tamriel that are travelling, Skyrim will come in. So all different races, different people, mercenaries, bodyguards, whatever. But also these notable characters that I play as.
Like my mother and father.
I work silver, like my
There
father.
you go, you wanker.
His father before him.
You good? So all that being said, I've got to save when I get here too, because it doesn't save on fast travels for some reason. And how she came to be the last Dragonborn is that her family will be killed, of course, and when her father dies, she'll finally leave the place because she's alone. She's only like 19, and living in a home full of her family, a memory of her family, is a haunting place. She'll go out traveling and adventure Skyrim, eventually doing small jobs, then eventually joining a mercenary team, blah blah blah, becomes a Dragonborn, and Freya will hear the call and go and help the Dragonborn. And she'll be a follower while I play as Ragni. Even Centaurus, who was my main character, has always been my main character in Skyrim since the first time I can remember creating his name. And I think I was actually in Markarth when I created it. I was thinking of dumb names and I was like, Centaurus really sounds Roman. Why does it always happen? Axe always goes back to default. It annoys the shit out of me. Gotta draw it, rearm it. It might go back down, but that's vanilla. And it's disgusting. Yeah, bugger it. Show race menu, you son of a bitch. I do not like the way that stands. I hate you. You're adopted. Well, might as well take his head in too, there's no half doing this shit. Alright, so I'm using this mod, a mod called Moonlight Tales, which allows me to turn NPCs into werewolves. Using the female shape, the black, because she's got black hair, and the yellow eyes, because she's got yellow eyes. And the reason I went werewolf is because I'm just too bloody lazy to work my way around the place. And I decided, fuck that shit. Just jump over it. Just get to the big bad boy as soon as we do. He's got his dick out, so that was good. Who else wants some, you dogs? That's no West Main mood. I don't really get. I'd use both in this though. Normally you're dead on. Alright, place is clear. It's all good, mate. It's all good. We're going to see his dick anyway, so there's no point in worrying about a nip slit. Yep. No, oh my goodness. Don't want to see your dick, mate. Schlong's of Skyrim. I don't know why you didn't do it. Go ahead. Thanks, mate. Thank you. Any cool weapons? I know you do have a cool weapon on you. There it is. Can I drop the weapon? Because I really don't care about making them blue, because the blue one sucks. We'll do that later. No, we'll do it now, because why the fuck not? I re-rescued the dude. It's just a matter of going back and getting the reward. I thought it'd be nearby. Guess not. Guess it is. Other than that, she'll become a vital follow-up to helping the Dragonborn. If you guys are interested in me showing you, I'll just talk about the ideas that kind of make the characters, or like, you know, how do I try and fit them into the game. Oh, Jesus Christ. So, sorry, if you want me to show you how I do it, look at the mods that I use and how I set up these characters to be their own, because I used to use body change to give them a unique body, but it's just too much messing around. But I can just go and create a race. And that works. It looks fine. Yes. What though? Are you actually going to see the view? And I created my body. I lost like a strong woman. A lot of my stuff had to have strong bodies, like busty bodies, and not like petite and shit. I didn't really eat something. So don't turn back vanilla. Activate that. Shit. There's no request or something, and nothing's happening, so... Also this is like boss music's about the start of some shit. It just looks like this environment. Fucking move it. No. 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 Wait a minute, why you got red eyes for? Oh yeah, you're a red eel. I wasn't made for this world. I was made to go raw. Fuck you. Don't beat me up while I turn. That's not very nice. Should be immune to this shit. Where are all you bastards? Get wrecked. Yes! I'll probably die anyway. Alright. Spiked Draga Shield. Oh, you know, I don't mind that. That's not bad. Now, I have no idea what I'm actually doing here. Heralds. Steel what? What's the kill mace doesn't? Looks just fat and girthy, you know, ladies, you know. Other than that, I have no idea what the hell this quest wanted me to do. I don't really care for it either. The upgraded version looks shit, I'll be honest. It goes blue. Turns into Blue Eagle. I don't want no Blue Eagle. Ain't got this going Blue Eagle. Don't you bloody... Oh, fuck, went Blue Eagle. Anyway, I'll just cheat and fucking replace it. Alright, so let's go Markarth. We'll finish up the video there. You can bugger off now if you want, or you can listen to my beautiful voice, you can do that. So at this current time, the storyline, the Civil War has gone full swing. Battle of Whiterun happened. I don't know if I said this beforehand, but it bugged out for me, as in like both sides were trying to kill me, so I couldn't really film and record it and set it up. I did take a lot of pictures though, which kind of like for like a storyboard. And Centaurus, it was a bit fun for Centaurus because I had him start off as just an Imperial soldier. So I started the Ford Haragstad quest as Marulia Tullius, who is like an Imperial Vanguard, like an advanced soldier, like an elite soldier. Oh, this hasn't happened yet. Do I help? Of course I help.
I've been looking for you. I've got a letter and a lot of... Looks like that's it. Got to go.
The bloodiest beef in the reach.
Well, the lassie isn't here, so that kind of puts things on hold, doesn't it? We'll have a look. We'll have a look. Oh, sorry.
Redguard craftsmanship in every piece. Huh?
What is it? Venison or mutton? Of course you do.
No one's working.
Yes?
All
Alright then.
I guess not. I probably haven't fixed up the bugged up version of the character. Then she's meant to be outside getting jewelry.
Trouble?
But I mightn't have actually properly fixed her. Because I would have done. Anyway. She might come back out later and get killed. Whatever. Makes it more authentic. Quests haven't been working, man. I don't know. I've got to test something because the two Daedric quests that I wanted to start off with
Let's
both
see
bugged
those
out.
stormcloaks try to break into this canyon.
And that was a pain in the ass, man, because the dog wouldn't turn up. So, and I tried to pred him in, as in pred, like, you know, you find the ref ID, and so you can move him to you, but it didn't exist. Like, he was deleted. And then the quest for the quest for her scene, I went to the cave, bloated grotto, but it actually wouldn't turn into the quest version of it. It had the bears and the spriggans and the wolves and no hunters. So I really hope my game isn't booted into the point to where like quests won't actually start. That would really suck, like actual quests. These missives and that sort of stuff work. I'll have to test it out.
Doesn't matter.
Here to see the yard.
Fight them where they live.
Sun
Won't
and
have to
boots.
fight them here.
That's really weird then on that throw.
They live here.
Have a shoulder or something.
That's what I'm Igmund's uncle,
Mate, I
as
really
well
don't
as his
care.
steward. Excellent. You've done us a great... Excellent. You've done us a great
Alright,
service.
so
Here is
I
your...
gotta go see if my game's rooted or not. Probably is.
Old Warren City underneath the keep. Showings
I'll go try and do a few quests, see how that goes. Might go do the Bala quest, eh? No, you just...
Let me guess. You need a drink.
Alrighty, sorry for the weird little edit right there, but I was almost shit myself. I joined the 501st Airborne Division. I was actually like, I actually ended it before I realised I gotta show you a certain place. I want to show you her home. So this isn't like a player home mod or anything like that. This is just something that I found in Skyrim that I thought was, you know, a good place to set up shop for her. Since she's a barbarian, you can't have her living in a lavish castle with soft, cuddly, fairy pillowcases and shit like that. She's a woman of nature. You know, so kind of want her to at least look and feel the part. Now, Blooded Man's Grotto is part of the quest that she does to get the Ring of Herseed after all the hunters are dead, and whatever his name takes off. Actually, I had to kill him because the quest was bugged. Becomes her home. What in God's green earth is that? It's night time. What's going on night time? There's a little pool there for her to bath herself, to get the war paint and the dirt and the blood off. There's a little sleeping area, a couple of books she likes to read, because she was raised by an imperial vampire that was a legionnaire, and she was taught to read and that sort of stuff. And a few of them are actually like adventure books, like one's called The Knights of the Nine, and Cecilia was alive in that time, so there's a deer I hunted, an elk, get some booze, I need to get a tankard, some books, what is Oblivion? What's the night? I don't know what the hell that one is. Some hunting shit. Alright, so this like little resting area, and like while I'm not playing as her, the NPC like during night time or during the weekends will just hang around here. I had to do some creation work, creation kit work, and I have to do it even further because I didn't line up properly. Because there's this mod called he's made a few good statues, like really cool statues, and one of them is called Herseed. But for some weird reason you can't console command it, and I used Jackson's position there with Sinding. I used Jackson's... Where the shit did I just go? Jackson's positioner to like, you know, sort of customize stuff, like the gold here, that's where it like earns all the coin. And this is a statue, but as you can see, like you're meant to like worship from here, right? And he's looking over there, so I have to re-aim him to... And I have to go into the creation kit because I can't console command him. It just doesn't work. And you can't grab a copy of the original one where he placed it because it just doesn't work. So I have to, yeah, 2 separate edits and 2 different mods to this cell, which adds him and removes the Talos one. Kept the note and the sword there. You know, you can do with it what you will. Actually, that was like part of like a unique mod. But, I had no idea for 11 years. No idea for 11 years. There was actually a blade sword here and a blade's note. I thought it was part of a mod. But it's an actual piece of original content. This is just like an enhancement. I think, what is it called? Oh, I would have changed it or added it to a merge, but Royal Armory or something or whatever. But this is a little worship because again, she's a werewolf and this is a dude that created all that shit. Hides all the gold up there, you know, in case someone gets in. There's a couple walls at the back. Well, I might put some wolves in here or something like that. I was thinking of getting undead wolves, but they don't really make much sense for a werewolf. Since they're undead. And a little pool for cleaning up all the dirt. As we'll see, we'll stay here for a bit. Swim around. There we go. Cleans up all the shit. And of course, if I go into relaxation mode, I'll just change the preset to where it's all the war paint's gone, and I'll remove all the items, including the breastplate, and she'll just be walking around in her pelt, I guess, or skirt, or whatever you want to call it. I can't hear, obviously. But yeah, this is Freya's home. Under the stars, in a nice little ravine. Yeah. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. And if you've got any questions, please let me know, man. If you guys want me to do like a video on the mods that I use to play as these characters, or these NPCs, and how I make these NPCs, you know, from the steps of like creating the bodies, and setting up in the creation kit, and the AOI sort of things, I'll do that. I've got no issue with that at all. Other than that, hope you guys have enjoyed. Let me know anything, blah blah. Peace out. Fucking don't die Rona, because I've got Rona at the moment. Anyway guys, have a good one.